So are we alone or not? According to leaked information, Intel officials apparently found no evidence of aliens being responsible for the UFOs recently spotted by U.S. Navy pilots. But it's also not ruling it out. Jeremy Corbell is an investigative filmmaker. He's been on this story for years. Jeremy, welcome back and good morning. Good morning to you. I don't know what else is going to be in this report. The New York Times gave us a teaser last week. What did you take from that, Jeremy? Let's start there.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's the question. We now know that UFOs are real. We know that they're not U.S. government black projects, and it's becoming increasingly clear that these are not Russian or Chinese technologies because they, too, have UFO study programs. So that's the question. We need to leave the door open now to more exotic explanations.
Bill Nelson's former senator, and of course, astronaut, he had this to say.
I have talked to those Navy pilots, and they are sure that they saw something real. We don't know if it's extraterrestrial. We don't know if it's an enemy. We don't know if it's an optical phenomenon. The bottom line is we want to know, and that's what we're trying to do.
Jeremy, do you think are we any closer to having any knowledge about it? I mean, if they're going to come out and say, well, we still don't know, do we not know?
Right. So Bill doesn't know in that clip. I mean, but he's saying the right thing. We need to find out. They seem to be playing a game of catch up within the Department of Defense and obviously within NASA now, which is, focusing on this subject. The UFO topic has been studied by the Department of Defense for decades. We have non-terrestrial exploitation programs that are compartmentalized. So this is something that they need to pass the information around, and at least we're asking the right questions now.
Okay, but they didn't say in that story, Jeremy, that it was an unidentified flying object. What they suggested that it could be what's called hypersonic technology, which is a way through moving.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
Well, hang on, but that's what the story said. And because of that, they suggested that perhaps the Russians or the Chinese, if that is the case and true, then we might be literally light years behind them and their technology.
Right. That's a charade. These objects are not just hypersonic objects. These objects show stationary duration for weeks at a time. And also, this has been something that's proven to be going on for over 70 years. So if we're talking about technology beyond 1,000 years from what we have now, who had that 50 years ago? Where has it been for 50 years?
Fair question, but they've been out there for 70 years. Our photography has gotten so much better. Why don't we have a better picture of this, Jeremy?
Oh, well, we certainly do, Bill, and that's what's exciting about this. That's why Commander Underwood filmed the Tic Tac UFO. That corroborates eyewitness testimony from multiple pilots, as you saw in the 60-minute episode with Commander David Fravor. Additionally, I obtained and released radar data from these types of events where UFOs swarmed Navy warships. So we do have better photographs. We do have better imagery and sensor data now.
We'd like to see them.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Fascinating.
Well, they're
Thank
out
you.
there. I put it out there.
On your website?
No, all over the world. They're all over the world now.
All right. Well, you know what? Keep coming back. We have lots of questions. Thank you.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we could go on for a long time here, but we're out of time. Jeremy, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank
Jeremy Corbell. We'll get the report from the U.S. government sometime in June.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.